Helping veterans one stitch of clothing at a time. On this week's Homefront, a sailor with an idea and no money to make it happen gives up one passion for another one that's more personal.
The best that I've had in my hand was Ty Cobb autograph, but I've actually had Ruth autographs go through my hand.
Anthony Teague is a fan of vintage baseball. These images showing a collection of vintage gloves worth thousands. Part of his collection of gear and signed baseballs he sold off.
That's really the only option that I had, and pretty much what I kept were items that were left behind by my father.
The money put toward an idea to help clothe veterans.
An interest in how we could change and what we can do to make a difference.
A Navy veteran himself, Anthony comes from a long line of those who've served. His father, an inspiration on many levels.
Watched my father for 39 years serve. He would, from active duty to reserve service and then to becoming a police officer. My father spent his entire life giving back to his community.
It's a thread of service, now playing out through veteran threads.
Unexpectedly overwhelmed, but it's a good thing. It's a positive thing.
Anthony and his Marine Corps veteran partner, Alan Walker,
It's almost like a whirlwind.
recently founded the nonprofit with a simple concept. Team up with dry cleaners and collect clothing items abandoned by customers to help veterans down on their luck.
In a matter of 2 months, we're looking at about just under 3,000 items of clothes with 12 more stores to pick up.
It's really motivating to us because we know that we can help so many people, not only here in Cincinnati, but across the entire country.
We'll do anything we can to help our veterans in need.
A1 Dry Cleaners president Mark Fulzenlogan jumped at the chance to help veteran threads help veterans.
For them to have an opportunity to dress for success and hopefully get their first leg up, I think it's really exciting.
It's been pretty eye-opening.
Anthony's basement, a temporary storage for the clothes, is already busting at the seams.
This was one day's pickup.
All of this is just one
day.
One day.
One day. And those items are going directly to the Cincinnati VA. I'm working with the outreach program there, and they guarantee that those items are going to less fortunate and homeless veterans throughout their program. We're also leaning this towards individuals that are wanting to interview and don't have the capabilities of doing that.
Right.
We have
So now suddenly you have a nice pair of slacks
Absolutely.
and a dress shirt that you can take, and it's all nice and pressed.
Anthony admits the response from area dry cleaners and the sheer number of clothing items overwhelmed their new operation. A home run, if you will, that he hopes to turn into a grand slam.
As long as it continues, we'll keep striving forward and trying to put clothes on people's backs.
Already, Anthony and Alan envision this as a national effort, easily duplicated in cities across the country. In fact, they've already had agencies and companies across the country reach out with interest. I wish them the best.